Well, everybody, welcome back to
Hi guys,
the
the
show.
D&D show. I'm sorry.
So, today we're going to talk about Muschamp, South Carolina, and people say he's the number one coach on the hot seat.
Muschamp.
Yeah,
I agree
this
with
year.
that. That's true. I agree with that. I think he's on the hot seat. I mean, but yeah.
But speaking of which, he had 26-25 overall record as head coach at South Carolina. He's 11-14 the past 2 years. And I mean, what do you think about that?
He's what the past 2 years?
11-14,
11-14.
and that in the bowl games he's 2-3.
2-3 in bowl.
That's overall as a head
Look, I was like I was thinking about this on the way home, and I really didn't think about this until like today, really, and you brought it up. But like my question is for like the program of South Carolina, and to me, like this is why I'm iffy now because it's like yes, he's on the hot seat, and kind of know he's on the hot seat, and I want to get your thoughts. But I feel like, do you feel like that he's doing enough? Like, don't expect too much from South Carolina because you're gonna get the same possibly every single year. Because the only good year he had when when he went like 9 and I don't got it in front of me, but like to me he's just doing enough to say don't expect too much, don't expect a lot. Expect that we're probably gonna go 5-7.
Yeah,
We're gonna play.
year.
We're gonna play in Birmingham every year
If they get there.
if they make a bowl game.
They didn't even make a bowl game last year.
Like, is he just doing just enough to get by? And I that's what I'm saying. Like, when he was at Florida, Florida was in win now mode. South Carolina is not in win now mode. I feel like he's just doing just enough to get by. I mean, that's just my take on his program right now. I mean,
Yeah, in his second season, he went 9-4, including a 26-19 win over Michigan in the Outback Bowl. That was because he had Jadavian Clowney.
I
mean, he had a good team, and that was Spurrier's recruits.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so you see my point.
After
like
that, 3-9, 6-7.
That's what he's doing.
4-8, and they beat Georgia last year, but they finished 4-8, 26-25, and his 25 losses is in his first year as the most as a Gamecock head football coach.
So
program history.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna ask you the question here. I feel like he's doing just enough to get by. Because don't expect anything else from South Carolina.
I mean, but this program used to be good.
You just led me into my second point.
They used to be good. They're my second favorite SEC team.
When they was in Spurrier now.
That's what I'm saying.
Spurrier was racking up those. Okay, when Spurrier was there, what we always said. They're gonna be a 9-win team.
He was coach of the year and co-coach of the year in 2010. Spurrier.
But Spurrier had retired. So that's what I'm saying, man.
He retired before they fired him. That's what he did.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when I look at this program, they'll get a couple of 3 stars. They might shock the world and maybe get 2 5-stars, but they're just doing just enough, bro. That's
when
just
he was at Florida, he led Florida to 3 bowl games in 4 seasons. He won 2012 Coach of the Year. December the 12th, 2014, he became Auburn's defense coordinator, and then he left.
Well, listen. When he went to Florida, Remember now, Jim McElwain was there before Will Muschamp got there. And it was a mess when Jim McElwain was there because everybody thought he was supposed to come in there and bring a high-powered offense, and that didn't work because he was going through quarterbacks. And then you bring in a defensive guy, Will Muschamp, which, remember, what was Will Muschamp before he was at Florida? Auburn. And we all know Gus ranked him out of town.
I'm talking about, what you mean, before he was at Auburn?
Yeah, before he...
No, he was at Florida. No. It was backwards.
I had it backwards.
Yeah. Florida, then he came to Auburn.
Yeah, so yeah.
Then after that, he came here.
So I had it backwards. Ladies and gentlemen, I had it backwards. So I hope Will Muschamp don't.
It don't matter because Kevin Steele's not leaving. So
blow up on me because I said that. But so do you think he's on the hot seat?
Yes. I mean, you can't expect to not make a bowl game every year and not be on the hot seat. They at least expect you to win 6 games.
But okay,
not go 4-8, 3-9, 6-7, and not win the bowl game.
I mean, so
they went.
That's what I'm saying. It's about equal to the same when he was at Florida.
They won the Gator Bowl. They lost the Sugar Bowl. They didn't even make a bowl. They won the Birmingham. They didn't even play in the Birmingham Bowl because it got postponed. So you can make an argument that Will Muschamp best season when you looking at Florida and South Carolina was 2012. Well, yeah, this is right because you said second year was his best year. Florida's second year was his best year here. And then won Outback Bowl, had Devin Clowney, and they can't win the Birmingham Bowl.
But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's doing enough to get by. And Marcus Spears said something. He said something that, and I think Marcus Spears, like, he needs to really look at this. But he said when South Carolina beat Georgia, he felt like South Carolina could play with the big boys. Well, to be honest with you, he's right.
Day in and day out.
Exactly. You gotta do it consistently. You can't say, "Oh, we can beat Georgia and lay it in next week."
Be in like Auburn.
Like, you have to do it consistently. But what do you think about, since you're the offensive guru guy? What do you think about Mike Bobo?
It's gonna be. They're gonna have to have a running game, which their top running back is coming back. And they got a transfer running back, so they're gonna have to have a running game because Jake Bentley's gone. He's at Utah, so they ain't got a passing game.
This is like when I heard they was hiring Mike Bobo, I felt like it was a damn good hire to save Muschamp's job. If you want to save your job and you go get Mike Bobo,
most of his quarterbacks, except for that number 7, is pro style anyway.
Like,
he doesn't have a spread quarterback. He's got all pro style guys.
And like, if you look at Mike Bobo, Dallas, and I know the league has changed since Mike Bobo's left, but when he was at Georgia, man, they were a tough offense to stop, bro. They were tough. I know Mark Richt wasn't winning the big games, but Mike Bobo had something to do with that.
Every year, it gave Auburn hell, I know that.
So
Aaron Murray would run all over you.
Hiring Mike Bobo was practically the best thing that he's done.
Kirby Smart was going to hire him.
Yeah.
But they didn't like how they interviewed.
No, well. And that's what I'm saying. Like, one thing about Muschamp, and I forgot to bring this up. When you start moving position coaches and stuff like that, that's when you pretty much know, hey, if I go another 4-8 year, I'm gone. But like I said,
he's had a pretty good year besides for last year.
Yeah, but if you're the AD, if you're the okay, I'm gonna put you in the spot now. If you're the AD and you finna get ready to say Will Muschamp, what if Will Muschamp was in front of you and you was looking at what he's done going into this year? Would you give him a year or would you fire him right now on the spot?
I'd fire him, make Mike Bobo the head coach. I don't know what to tell you. I'd call Urban Meyer if he want to coach.
The South.
Or I'd call Kevin Sumlin or somebody. Which Kevin Sumlin won Coach of the Year in 2012 when Muschamp did. Co-coach of the year because he had John football.
Well, it's a lot. It's a lot, you know. I mean, to me, you got to give Muschamp time to kind of build it up. But like I said, it's South Carolina football. I think he's just doing just enough. I mean, you know, I'm not finna say like. I'm gonna see who I can put in that conversation. I can't put anybody because to me, I mean, you can't say Gus because Gus
has a whole hell of a lot.
Yeah, Gus has a whole lot better record than that. I mean, that's pretty much it.
If Auburn fans looked at this record and then looked at Malzahn's record, you'd think Malzahn won like 4 national championships or something.
Well, but we all know that coaching. And listen, coaching the SEC is tough, but like, are we ever going to say this? Georgia, Florida, South Carolina. Like, should South Carolina be the 3rd best team in their division?
They should. They used to be.
You remember that? Remember they used to be the 3rd best team. Like, remember when all 3 of those teams used to fight just to go to Atlanta?
The best team in the East, because when Spurrier was beating Alabama, he played Auburn twice. He almost beat Auburn twice. He played in the SEC championship. I mean, winning bowl games every year. Every year Spurrier was there, they won a bowl game. You can't say that about Gus. You can't say that about a lot of teams.
That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping it gets back that way, bro. Cause I was thinking, I was like, damn. I remember they used to be like up there, like having a chance to go play for SEC championship.
And the East is just terrible. The East is just in shambles. I mean,
the
SEC used to be every single team
was good.
Every team you played, you could lose to. Which it's like that now, but it's like if you lose to South Carolina, if you lose to Arkansas, you're dead in the water. Like you're a dead man walking if you lose to those things.
But speaking about the East, bro, about South Carolina, I'll get you a question. Who's the 3rd best team in the East? Currently.
Tennessee.
Right? Tennessee? Some people say Kentucky.
No,
it's between them two, Tennessee and Kentucky.
I have to wait to see about Kentucky. I have to wait to see. But Vanderbilt, dead last. South Carolina right behind them.
Like, so if you was ranking a team, you would say Florida, Georgia, Florida. We can debate about Kentucky and Tennessee.
Georgia, Tennessee.
But then South Carolina's like 5th.
This year, Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, South Carolina, Vanderbilt. No, my bad. I skipped Kentucky. Kentucky, South Carolina, Vanderbilt. Am I missing a team out there, y'all? I don't. Oh, forgot about Missouri. Missouri might as well be down there.
Yeah, Missouri might as well.
They got a good hire as a coach, but we'll see. Missouri.
Looking at their schedule, my boy Dallas has them going 5-10. I got them going.
That's a stretch.
7-4. If they play right. If they play right, they could be 7-4. If they had the team, they could be 7-4.
I mean,
all right. So
Gus. I mean, not Gus. Will Muschamp better coach him up?
My homeboy, can you pull up their schedule? And I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why I think the experts like Dallas who say they're gonna go 5-7 could be wrong and could be right. And I'm not saying they're terrible. I'm just saying that this could be the. All right, so Coastal Carolina's a win. East Carolina's a win. Missouri, Kentucky, those are my toss-up games.
Mm-hmm.
Because for my theory to be right, I got them split. I got them beating Missouri and losing to Kentucky.
Yeah, I do too. I got them beating Missouri, losing to Kentucky.
They're going to lose against Florida. They're going to win 3 straight.
Oh.
After Florida. So they're going to beat. Yeah, I got them winning against Tennessee, upset A&M, and beating Vanderbilt. I got them losing 2 straight between Georgia and LSU. Beating Wofford, and then Clemson's just going to beat them by 75 points.
See,
If they play right,
ain't gonna have enough time to implement his offense. So I got him winning the first 3, losing to Kentucky, losing to Florida, losing to Tennessee, losing to A&M, beating Vanderbilt, losing to Georgia, losing to LSU, beating Wofford, and getting clobbered by Clemson.
Yeah, that's just my thing. I'm looking at it like, okay, like
I'm not
if you go down the list, I'm looking at what will
they got a tough schedule.
What about you don't know about Missouri, so they should win that game. Kentucky's gonna be pretty good, but what do we know about if Joey Gatewood even plays?
If he plays Kentucky, I got them going like
Okay, we know Florida. So when they get to Florida, in my theory, they should be 4-0, ranked in the top 25.
Who?
South Carolina. Going into Florida now. Hey, they're 4-0. They're playing good. They got 2 big SEC wins against Missouri, Kentucky. Oh man, they get Florida at Florida in the swamp. Or are they coming to South Carolina?
At Florida.
Well,
they play at LSU. They play Tennessee at home. They play at A&M. They play Vanderbilt at home. They play at Georgia.
Wofford
at home. They play at Clemson.
And we don't even know what LSU. What did they beat LSU?
Well, see, Ed Orgeron says that Miles Brennan is going to be their quarterback. The guy that was sitting behind Joe Burrow. He says he's just as good as Joe Burrow.
We'll see about that.
He said, who wouldn't fault?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
He got so.
This is what I'm saying. For LSU fans, it is ask any damn coach in the league. It is hard to replace a guy. It's gonna be hard to replace against.
Ed Orgeron says that's the guy that can do it.
See, this is what I'm saying right here. This is what I'm saying against LSU. LSU wins national championship. And they give Ed a 9-year extension. Don't do it. I hate when they do that.
Everybody was talking about
LSU is not in rebuild.
Everybody was talking about that LSU was going to beat Alabama on the next 4 years.
No,
LSU players were saying at the combine.
LSU, listen.
Auburn players were saying about Auburn.
You have to LSU had this is when I feel like the sugar's talking. Down at LSU. Yes, LSU did win, but it's a rebuilding process now. It's a rebuilding. He's got to rebuild it. Because now LSU, now they're the hunted. You know every team they're playing is going to give their best shot. Every team. So all that crap about
LSU's not going to be able to defend their championship. Clemson will be back defending.
Don't expect anything less out of LSU this year. Let's go into a bowl game.
Clemson's going to be on their A game.
Yeah, Clemson got something to prove, man.
Alabama will be on their A game. Auburn better be on their A game. Georgia's going to be on their A game. Florida's definitely going to be on their A game.
Because, the teams with championships...
Ohio State is definitely going to be up there.
The teams with championship, they got something really to prove is Alabama, Clemson, Ohio State, Florida. Those are the three teams that
Shoot,
look like.
I think Gus got something to prove.
Well, we know. I mean, yeah, this year you do. That's typical.
Bo Nix,
mean,
Chad Morris has got something to prove. I know that.
If Auburn wants to win a national championship next year, they better do it next year. They better do it this year coming up. They better do it this year coming up, man.
They got a pretty good class next 4 years. They got number 6 class. Next 4 years is gonna show, or it better show.
Is Gus gonna be around though? that's a question right there.
I have no idea.
But yeah,
I think it's time, just like with the election. I said it's time. I said it was time for some new blood. So I think it's time for some new blood in the SEC as a whole. Like, get rid of Derek Mason, get rid of Muschamp, if Malzahn is still cranking out 8 and 5s, get rid of him.
But like Mason, I can say the same thing about Mason. Mason's doing enough. Just stick around him at Vanderbilt. He's just doing enough. And you know what? Vanderbilt should be mad because, like, look. If I'm Vanderbilt, why in the hell? Think about what Vanderbilt would have been.
Who else they got they can hire?
Look, think about if Vanderbilt would have been if they would have killed one person as a head coach.
James Franklin.
Exactly.
He was never gonna stay. Penn State gave him.
I know, but just think about it.
And
think about what they could have been.
James Franklin has that program going down. You hear all the scandals that's going on at Penn State.
Well,
have you heard of them?
I mean,
they're threatening to shut down Penn State's football program.
Well, I mean, South Carolina would love to have James Franklin.
And
I think he's coming to this.
But if that scandal comes out, James Franklin will be banned from football.
I mean, he'll be fired first.
Yeah.
He'll be fired first. But
a good coach for Vanderbilt would be Jim McElwain.
What?
Jim McElwain would be good for Vanderbilt. Either him or Chizik.
I was gonna say Chizik. Chizik
would be good
perfect
anywhere except Alabama because he ain't gonna go to Alabama.
He'll be. I think Chizik is getting. Like,
hey,
he should be coaching. He should be a position.
People are
coach.
writing articles about him every day.
Like, Gene Chizik is the type of coach to where you can put him anywhere in the league, and you're gonna have a really good team. You have a really good team. A really good team.
But that's all we got on South Carolina.
Yeah.
So what's the next team?
Oh man, it's a toss up. So the
I think. Oh, you gonna pick it? Go ahead. Since I picked 2.
The next team I think I'm going to do. We're in the Carolinas. Let's do this. Let's talk about a team that I think, you know what? Let's take a trip and let's go see. Let's take a trip and let's go see. Let's go to the mountains. Let's go to Rocky Top. You want to go take a trip to Rocky Top?
You're gonna say that.
Tennessee, ladies and gentlemen. That's the next team on the block.
I'll have to tell my family members that I'm talking about Tennessee football because they'll surely tune in. Cause they're the ones that got me where Tennessee had 1 year.
Let's go see old Jim Pruitt. Let's go see Coach Pruitt.
Last time Auburn played them, we got beat. So.
Let's go see Tennessee. Let's now we gotta go down. No, we just go across. Gotta
South Carolina, Tennessee.
We gotta get in our car and pack up. So yep, we're gonna take a trip to Tennessee. We're gonna put that orange hat on. That's my 2 for this week. Dallas will be back up next with his 2.
I got a pretty big hitters for my 2 coming up. Big hitters.
Yup.
That's all we got, ain't it?
Yeah, that's it. Bye.